5 days. 5 days I've been tweaking this track in order to run my 6-axle SD40 around my layout. Today we're going to find out if it's been worthwhile or if I'm destined to only ever run 4 axles around my track. Hello YouTubes. So I've got about 10 of these 4-axle diesels in various guises, a couple of Norfolk Southern, a couple of CP, a couple of Chesney, I think I've even got a Burlington Northern. They work great around this track. The track has got 18-inch radius curves. I would love to go wider, but space is limited. However, I prefer the look of these 6-axle Locos, and I've really been struggling to get these to go around an 18-inch radius. They will go around an 18-inch no problem at all, but when you start joining sections of track to an 18-inch radius and then add an incline, you run into some problems, which I did, but I think I've finally sorted it out. So let me go through briefly the problems I've been having. I had 4 areas of concern where the 6-axle would just randomly derail. This section here was one. So we have one section, what is that, about 10 inch. I'm not sure the length of these sections, but it's just your standard length of 18-inch curve. Where it joined here, it would just pop off one of the wheels. So that was issue number 1. This is a 2% incline. You know, it's not too severe, but it fell off all the time and it got really frustrating. Rest of the track on this side was fine. This section here was really weird because it's not actually on much of a radius, it's a slight radius. But you see that section that I've had to replace like 4 times? It just fell off there. Because I can't reach way over here unless I climb on top of the track, I couldn't see how straight it was. And if that was not perfectly straight, and also because it's gone down a bit like a switchback, it popped off there. The other concern area was there. It would just derail where it came round that slight. This is a bit of flexi track, and when it joined that section, it would pop off there. As you can probably see, I've replaced 2 sections of 18-inch radius with the sort of steel coloured track rather than the brass. The other section was here. Again, it's got a slight curve here going to another 18-inch curve, and it would pop off there. For some bizarre reason, they never fell off at the turnouts, which is where you would expect derailments to occur, but they're generally fine. So 4 areas I had to spend time on to fix for derailments. The other problem I had was the uncoupling issue. KD couplers are great. These aren't actually KD, they're sort of like KD. They're the easy track ones. I can't remember what they're called. Not easy track. You probably recognise them. And they are great, except if there's any undulation, they can just pop out of their connection. And the locomotive drives off and leaves its load behind. Kind of sad. So I had 3 areas where it would lose that, and they were all on inclines because the track wasn't perfectly transitioning, if you like. So one area was around about here. I think I fixed that. Another area was over there, I think. And I've had to add little bits of card just to level it off. Painted it grey. Once it's covered in ballast, you shouldn't see that. And there was another area over here, which I think I've sorted. I also had 2 areas with dead spots. But I'm not too bothered about dead spots in the track because at the moment the track is just DC and it's all been powered from one little soldered connection way over there. Once I wire the whole system, I won't have any dead spots because pretty much every bit of track is going to be powered. And then I'm going to be moving on to DCC anyway. So I think we've got that sorted. So I suppose we should hook up the 6-axle to some cargo and see if it works. But before we do that, I got a very special delivery I need to share with you. I entered a giveaway on Southern Railfan's YouTube channel. Check him out, he's always giving stuff away, very generous guy, and I didn't win. However, he did send me something anyway. Consolation prize, if you like. I'm pretty good at begging. So, Southern Rail fan has sent me a job. Apparently I work on the railroad now. So as you can see, it is a safety vest, which I will now put on. You must have got me the extra large one because it fits quite well. So I sent him a message asking him if that means that I work for the railroad now, and apparently I do. So look, I'm coming home. Isn't that nice? So I'm not sure what to do with that. I don't imagine I should probably wear it when I'm like rail fanning. People might think I work there and ask me questions that I wouldn't be able to answer. So I might just put this up on the wall. Oh, and there's a Norfolk Southern one, which is pretty cool because I like the Locos. Thank you very much, and as I say, go check him out. He's giving away some really nice stuff. When I say giving away, it's still a competition. You still have to, you know, put some effort into it. Click up there and in description. Right, let's see if this works. Well, hallelujah. It was worth the effort though, because I really want to move on to the 6-axle Locos, and there's a big train show coming up this Sunday. Been saving my pennies. I want to pick up at least one new 6-axle Loco. Right now I can move on to the more interesting stuff like scenery, so I can start making the layout look a bit more like a miniature world instead of just a pile of track and a bit of wood. So that's going to be fun. I do have another video coming up very soon, a bit arts and crafty, but it's going to be well worth the effort again. Thanks again to Southern Rail fan. Make sure you check him out. As I say, click up there, and I'll see you very soon with a bit more of a smile on my face now that I've got this working. I'm going to go and just make sure it's working for the next few hours, watching the train go round and round and round. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.